We are back for our WrestleMania preview predictions.
Preview time. Predictions.
It's your boys at DA Wrestling. It's
Yep.
Doug, Andrew.
Yep.
Andrew, how you doing, man?
Oh, it's been a day. Let's get all this predictions. I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. Looks exciting. I'm looking forward to the 2 days. It's gonna be. It's like a holiday. It's
Yeah.
like Christmas.
Yeah,
Uh,
Christmas in April.
yeah. Although sometimes the weather might fool you right now here in this country. All right, let's get to it then, man.
All right.
So we
I
go.
got the card. Yeah, I got the card in front of me. We'll
All right,
just go through.
we go night one, then night two.
Yep, that's
All right,
fine.
let's do this.
Okay, so the first match for night one is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos and Dominic. Now we talked about this on SmackDown last week. It was always heading this way.
Yeah.
I just thought Carlito would have been there except instead of Dragon Lee.
I was expecting more of an LWO versus Legardo, to be honest
Mm,
with you, but
yeah. They have a
uh,
lot of they have a lot of multi-man matches here.
yeah, they do.
Anyways, I think Mysterio and Dragon Lee are just
If that's who you think you win,
that's who I think is gonna win. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go the opposite. I think Santos needs to win more than Dom doesn't really need the win, but I think Santos needs it more. So I'm going with
Okay.
Santos and Dom to win that. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to me in that state of view. So that's what I think I'm going for. I think it's gonna be Santos versus Dom, Santos and Dom winning that thing.
Okay.
Should be a good
That's
match though. It should be a really good match though. Like especially
it'll be like a good lucha style match.
I can see that opening actually.
So next here it is the one another one added
Yep.
uh after SmackDown last week. Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill versus Damage Control of Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. Um, I don't think there's a way in hell you're gonna have Jade Cargill lose her first actual match.
Yeah, I think I think night one is going to be a very bad night for damage control.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I see Belair, Cargill, and Noam winning that one.
Yeah, same.
So I think that's exactly who that's going to win that. I don't see them, yeah, deferring from that. I just think damage control is going to have a bad night. I think you might see maybe the breakup eventually at the end of this. Who knows?
I think Damage Control. I think you're gonna start the breakup on
Yeah.
SmackDown after Mania.
Yep. I think so too. It's kind of runs
Um,
course.
Next match is the six-pack ladder match for the tag team titles.
6 pack ladder match. Ooh, this the
Now hold on.
tag
As
title match.
as Michael Cole so eloquently put it
Yeah,
on Monday night,
yeah.
this match does not end until both sets of tag titles have been pulled down.
Okay, so I think for this one too, I think maybe we should probably just go. Who you think's going to win the SmackDown? Who you think's going to be in the Raw?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. So
So it's Judgment Day, Awesome Truth, DIY, New Day, New Catch Republic, and A Town Down Under.
yeah,
Um, the Raw tag titles are probably Awesome Truth.
yeah. I think who else? Who's from Raw? Also, I think from Raw, it's also the New Day
New Day, DIY, and Judgment
DIY.
Day.
You know what? You know what? I don't look. I don't want to have Austin Truth win. I just don't. I don't care about that Austin Truth. I didn't like him before. I don't really like him now. I mean, like, it's comedic for for our truth. It's almost like, hey, you've been here for so long. Here's the tag titles. Same with Miz. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I figure for Raw, DIY. That's who I think.
I can't argue that.
SmackDown, I'm gonna go with Newcastle Republic.
Same.
I think I think those guys deserve titles. I think Pete Dunne has done well. I think Tyler
They've
Bate
both been in the system for so long.
they have, and quite frankly, I think they deserve the titles. I think see what they can do. Right, they're kind of generating steam. I
Yeah.
know people are very happy with the whole Pete Dunne coming
Oh
back
no,
out
and
as Pete
yeah,
Dunne.
they've
So
been. Yeah, they've been killing it last 6 weeks.
Yeah, and I think they can really elevate that tag division if they have the tag titles. I think personally,
That's
so I think
fair.
that's exactly
That's
what,
fair.
what I think they're going to do. So
All
that's what
right,
I'm going with.
next match,
Yeah.
Jay versus Jimmy.
Oh, we're going Jim. Oh, we're going Jimmy versus Jay. Uh, you know, it's hard to say that Jay's not going to win this. I think Jay's going to win this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy does win.
I'm saying Jimmy's gonna win on Solo's interference.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think a little bit too. I think there's going to be some kind of interference involved in it,
So are you
right?
actually picking Jay, or did I
No, I'm gonna be
convince
devil's advocate here. I'm gonna take Jay,
you? Okay, fine.
right? And you can take Jimmy,
All right.
right? But I think somewhere down the line, there's something's gonna happen with these two guys. Yeah, I can almost see a whole reunion eventually happening somewhere down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know when, but it probably will happen at some point. But who knows? Like it's Raw, it's wrestling, it's SmackDown, it's whatever they want to do. But right
Yeah.
now I think Jay's on a really good hot streak. I think he's doing,
Oh,
especially if
I think he stays a singles guy. I think the end of his chapter is going to
yeah,
be winning a singles title.
yeah, I like an IC title.
An IC or even the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see. He's got a lot of steam right now, so it's kind of hard to try not to bet against that.
Exactly.
So,
Next up, IC title, Gunther, Sami Zayn.
oh, we're putting that on the first day, eh?
Yep.
Uh, that's a hard one. Like all act show, if you go by wrestling logic, that Sammy's probably gonna win. But in a few months from now, we are in Berlin. We are going into Europe after a European tour after WrestleMania is over as tradition. It's hard almost not to say that Gunther's going to win that. It's almost like someone else is going to take that title off of Gunther. Like it might even be Ricochet.
Yeah, he's been heating up.
Like it almost like might even be Ricochet on the Monday after.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? It's a good possibility. Like especially,
So what's your pick?
I'm going to stick with Gunther on this one.
Okay, so just to play devil's advocate, I'll pick Sami Zayn.
Okay, you take Sammy.
But I think Chad Gable's gonna have a role to play in this.
Well, that's kind of what my thinking was part of too. I think that Sami Zayn might, be at the point where he's going. They say go for that big haluva kick, and then Gable's going to go in and just drop him like a dirty old habit, like a bad habit. You know what I mean? I just don't. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sammy's one of those like he's a really fun, excellent wrestler. He's very entertaining, but he's also one of those like lovable losers.
Oh yeah.
You
Sammy's
know,
much better in the chase for sure.
like even like when he's in NXT, when he had the title in NXT, it wasn't long until
No,
Kevin
he
came
dropped the
by.
Owens in like 2 months.
Yeah, like literally after Kevin like powerbombed into the ring. So
Yep.
you know,
So next up is the Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch.
oh, they're doing that in like one, eh? Women's title. So
I know you've
are
been
they doing
saying
both?
you.
Are they doing both women's titles on the same night? Oh, okay.
No, we'll get to Bailey and Io.
so they're doing mommy and the man versus on the same night, eh?
Yep.
Hmm. That's
I
a
know. I know you have been against Becky Lynch winning this match.
I'm completely against Becky Lynch winning the match. I don't think Becky needs it. Literally, I don't think Becky needs a title whatsoever. Now,
Okay.
unless you have, unless you're gonna like have just Rhea dominate the piss out of her the entire time, and then Becky wins with like the last like few seconds of the match. I can kind of see more of it then, but like I just don't see the point of taking. I'd rather have somebody like Liv Morgan or like Tegan Knox or just somebody else take the title of Becky. I don't think Becky needs it. If Becky's still
I think Becky would just be a transitional champion anyway.
Yeah, but if Becky's also on her way out in the next month or two, what's the point of taking the title off of Rhea? Don't forget, Becky doesn't have a title. There's been no word of Becky having. She is literally 2 months away from her contract ending, with
But
no.
who's to say she doesn't sign an extension between now and when the interview aired?
I'm not. Yeah, it's true, but I don't think there's like if she's just gonna hold the title and be a transition champion, what's the point?
Fair
Right,
enough.
right. All
I'm
right,
still
just take.
taking Becky Lynch.
All right, I'm taking Rhea. All right,
Yeah, so
next.
that leaves the main event, the biggest tag match of all time. The
Wait, wait, wait.
Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins.
Rock and Roman, Seth, Cody. Okay.
We
Okay.
have talked about this match to death.
Yes, we have beaten the hell out of it like a bloody sheep.
So now
Um,
I'm not even saying shit about this match. Just give me your prediction.
Let's go on Bloodline rules.
Okay.
Let's go on Bloodline rules. I think Rock
I
and
think
Roman,
I think that's where it's going to, but just for devil's advocate purposes, just give me Cody Seth.
Seth and Cody. All right. That is night one's predictions. It's pretty fair right now. I think it's pretty much even. There's like any one of these matches could very well go anywhere down the line. Um, yeah, it's anything. Make sure to
Okay.
like, share, subscribe down below, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Right, follow on Podbean. Do all those things on follow on Spotify as well. Hope you're enjoying this. Let's go to night two.
Night two kicks off, allegedly, with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament and the Authors of Pain. Oh, sorry, Cross and the Authors of Pain. Uh, uh,
Let's see with these guys. They
this
starting
is a
off.
this is a Philly street fight. So I think this is where finally Lashley and the Profits get their revenge.
Oh, that's what you're taking?
Yeah.
Look, you don't look. I'm going. I know I kind of like Cross and all that stuff, but if you want this Final Testament to get off the ground properly,
They
if
need to
that's
win.
what you want, they need to win.
So you're
Quite
taking
frankly,
Final Testament.
your Final Testament, you're taking Lashley Street
Lashley
Fight.
and the Profits.
Like in my opinion, if you're gonna like have these guys actually do stuff and actually push Cross and this group, they need to win on WrestleMania.
Fair
They have
enough.
no. They have to.
I'm with you. On to the next one. L Knight versus AJ Styles.
LA Knight versus Styles.
LA Knight has to win this match.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you know what? I agree with you on this one.
Although AJ's supposed to debut, maybe you get AJ over as a heel by cheating to beat LA Knight. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it.
You
Give
know
me
what?
Styles. Give me Styles.
You know
I'll
what?
talk myself into it.
You know what? I think the way I see this right now is like LA Knight probably needs to win more so because right now he's getting that moniker of not being able to win a big match. Because you look at the matches he's been in, the big ones, right? And he hasn't exactly won. I mean, he's performed well, but he hasn't
No,
won.
I got you. I got you.
So I mean, I think Styles needs to win? Absolutely not. Can I
No,
see
but I
that?
think you will.
I think I'm with you on that. I think Styles is going to win because I think this is going to be pushed into more like backlash and all that stuff as well.
I mean, to
But
be fair, this feud's been going on since the Royal Rumble.
yeah, but they haven't really locked up at all either.
That's fair.
So I'm going to
All right.
say I'll go with LA Knight,
Okay.
but I think Styles is probably going to win this match.
Okay.
All right, next one.
The U.S. Championship, Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens.
Oh,
I've talked about this a few times.
we've kind of like tossed back and forth what we think and what we might not
I
think.
think we should just put down what we've been saying on the show. I think Orton's going to win. You think Kevin Owens is
I
going
think
to
yeah, I think it's gonna be Kevin Owens.
win?
I
Okay, so cool. I
I
think
don't
it's Randy Orton.
I don't. I mean, to be honest, with you.
I just don't think Logan Paul's walking out as champion.
Oh, and to be honest, with you too. Either one of those guys, I'm happy with either one. It's not like whether I don't hate Orton. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't. I'm happy with actually either one of them. I don't think Paul really needs it, right? He hasn't really done anything to really elevate the whole thing anyway. I think Orton, either Orton or always having it, would elevate that title a lot more so than uh what Logan Paul's doing now.
Well, to me it makes the title feel important because you have former world champions that are actually trying to get it.
Yeah,
That's my point.
fair enough.
Uh, okay.
Okay.
Third from the top is the women's championship match.
Here we
Sky
go.
and Bailey. Now this has been going on for a while,
There ain't
and
no way that Bailey is not walking out the title champion.
you would think,
Yeah, I just don't see Bailey. No, if what we think is true, that they're going to start slowly breaking apart Damage Control, letting Asuka go off on her own again, and right, there's no point having Io Sky hold that title. She's held it a lot for quite a while, and to be honest, here her title defenses have been less than few and far between. I mean, it's kind of like been almost. It's always been almost like
but it's
Rio's.
it's kind of a light division though.
Yeah, SmackDown is not exactly. Well, then again, there's only so many times you could do Io Sky versus Bianca Belair.
I
That's
agree.
right. Like besides Bailey versus say Jade Cargill, it's a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know what I mean? Not
Yep.
no offense to Io Sky. I just think Bailey versus Jade Cargill would be a little more interesting of a match.
Yeah, that's
Plus, Bailey is a good talker.
sure.
Io's not that great of a talker, but she's more her talking is more done in the ring, which is awesome.
Yeah, but since they started letting like Shinsuke and Io cut promos in Japanese,
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
like I mean, you kind of take care of that lack of English speaking promo ability,
That is
right?
true.
So, I mean, I do see a world where Io Sky wins this match, but
I can
I'm
see it
ta
too. I just don't think it's gonna
I'm
happen.
taking I'm taking Bailey.
Yeah, I don't I wouldn't have a problem if Io Sky won and kept the title, but I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think
No,
that. I just don't.
exactly.
I just don't think you. I don't think you have Bailey like last year when like I don't think you have the Royal Rumble winner lose that match. You know what I mean? Like I know last year where yeah, okay, Cody lost to Roman, but that's kind of part of a very big storyline. Where
Yeah,
something
but
like this is a little
to
different.
be fair, the Rumble winners kind of lost quite a lot lately.
Well, one guy his name was Roman Reigns.
I know,
Can't really knock that.
I know. But
So
anyways,
anyway,
um, okay, so we both take Bailey. It's fine.
yeah. Well, Rhea won the title last year against Charlotte.
So, um, second from the top
So,
is the World Heavyweight Championship match: Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins.
oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Well, with on commentary, can't forget this part. CM Punk.
Right.
Now, we've been talked about this for quite a while, about lots of ways. How this could possibly will Damian Priest cash in? Will he not cash in? Will he do it on Raw? Will he do it at WrestleMania? Lots of stuff kind of speculating around that one. I know Damian Priest himself kind of referenced it on Raw, saying WrestleMania is going to be a big night for the Judgment Day. What that means could be anything,
Yep.
right?
So who's winning, Drew and Seth?
I think I think Drew wins with help from CM Punk inadvertently hitting Seth.
Okay. I think the opposite. I think Seth retains, but Damian Priest is going to cash in.
Okay, so you don't think CM Punk does anything?
Oh no, CM Punk's going to cost Drew McIntyre.
Fair enough. Because Drew's been a shit to him for sure.
Because I mean, Seth has been blatant and just only talks shit about him in front of his face, but Drew can't keep CM Punk's name out of his mouth.
Drew's made a yeah, but it's you have to admit it's been bloody comical.
I'm not disagreeing.
It's been like probably some of the best troll work I've seen like in years.
I'm not disagreeing, man.
Yeah. All right.
And the big one, for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
It's only 5. So we're doing 7 matches on WrestleMania on day like 1, and then 6 on the day after. I thought it was 14 matches.
Yeah, well, I miscounted. There's 13 matches, but it's fine.
Oh,
I'm just I'm
all right.
telling you the up-to-date
Okay,
card.
cool. No problem. No problem. No problem. Oh, there's
Um,
probably gonna be predicting. It'll probably be. Oh, this one I've heard uh many things over the past couple of days about this match.
so the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. Does Cody finally finish this fucking story? Because
There's so many things out there right now. There's a possibility he might not finish it.
yep.
There's a possibility
Well,
he does.
what side are you on?
I think I think Cody wins because
Okay.
I think if you don't have Cody win, you're gonna piss off a lot of people. I mean, pissing people off fine, and I think also look, reality is this: unless you're gonna have Roman hold that title and completely surpass San Martino, because beating Hogan means nothing. It only puts him third, right? He's fourth now.
What makes you think that they're not planning that?
I just don't see it. That's a big that's another what, 3 years,
4.5.
4 years. I mean, you do have people you can contend against it, but it's just going to get after a while. People are going to start asking for more because they're
Yeah,
bigger
but
title.
with that secondary title, like the world heavyweight title. I mean, it's not like the product suffered when Roman isn't there.
No,
Like they're
right?
still selling out buildings all over the place.
Yeah, of course. Right
Um,
now, you're seeing a resurgence of WWE that you haven't seen since the Attitude Era. Not to be a dick to a lot of people who loved the early 2000s. And the early 2000s were great,
oh no,
but it was
fucking ruthless aggression. Like attendance was down, business was down,
but
and then
it,
I don't even want to get into what happened the
as far
last
as
15 years.
yeah, but the Ruthless Aggression was good for what it was. Like you got John Cena, you got Randy Orton, you got Brock, you got
Hmm.
Dave Batista. You had a lot of good guys come on through, right? So it's not like it was a bad, like a horrible time. But it's hard when you built guys like The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H. Like Triple H was still in that era, that Ruthless Aggression era,
Hmm.
right? He was a different Triple H, very
Yeah,
annoying kind of
but
Triple H
you
actually.
know, so what I'm saying is like the business hasn't been hot since this hot since 2001.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. And and this is in very large part thanks to Roman Reigns.
I think it's
And
Well, I think it's. I don't want to say I don't give all the credit to Roman. I think a
I
lot
said
of it is Roman.
in large part. I did say that.
Okay. I think it's a lot of it. Something some of it's Roman. I think some of it is. Look, over the past 2 years, year and a half, this company has got a lot more better.
Hmm.
It's since the regime has changed.
No, I know.
So
I know. All right, back to the question.
I'm thinking Cody. I'm
Okay,
thinking
I'll tell
Cody with um
Rock
help.
turning on Roman.
I think Rock turns on Roman. I think you get Rock Roman either next year's WrestleMania or I think now what happens in a couple months will determine what happens over the next few or what happens at SummerSlam will determine over the next few months.
Of course, that's kind of how
No,
progression
but like
works.
what I mean by is
I know WrestleMania, you'll see what the plan for SummerSlam is.
yeah, because
I got you.
If Cody wins and then all of a sudden it's not as whatever, Rock, I think, takes that title off Cody, holds it for a while until Mania and Roman comes back and wins it. Because they're saying there's a good possibility Roman goes on a second title reign that will rival San Martino's
Oh,
or surpass Hogan's. Gives time
just
to
get the title off him long enough to finish the story up.
yep, get it done over with. Then have Roman come back over time,
Hmm.
right? Takes the title off the Rock. You get that Rock match, right? And then you can go right again to the whole Roman thing.
Actually, honestly, if we're being honest with each other,
Yeah,
I think the best way to do this is like Roman pulls an Undertaker, where Taker loses at WrestleMania 20, or he wins at WrestleMania 27, and no one sees him for like 9 months.
mm-hmm.
So what you do with Roman, he loses the title, right?
Yeah,
With or without shenanigans from The Rock.
yeah,
And he goes away.
yeah,
People think he's retired.
yeah.
And then The Rock starts running around
I
with
think
the
Rock.
rest
Yeah,
with the rest of the bloodline, right?
mm-hmm.
And then the Royal Rumble comes.
I
And
think Roman's number 30,
Roman would be number 30.
and Roman gets that
Then he
good.
gets the match with The Rock
He
at
gets that good win
WrestleMania.
at He gets that good win at the Rumble when nobody's booing.
Oh yeah.
So yes, you're taking Cody.
Mm-mm.
You're taking
I'm
Roman.
taking Roman for the chaos, but I just wanted to elaborate on what you were saying.
Yeah, it's a good possibility that
Yeah.
they do that. I mean, they are talk they want to do Rock versus Roman. That's been in the books for several years now.
Yeah.
Ever since, like you have one guy calling himself the final boss. You have another guy calling himself the tribal chief. Ever since the tribal chief thing started, that Rock possibility has been thrown in there for a
Oh
long.
yeah. Ever since his bloodline story,
Yeah.
because it involved family, right? But
Yep. So it's going to be.
I'm excited to see the conclusion of this.
I kind of just want. I kind of hope Cody does get it, just because you know what? Let's get the story over with, and then let's move on to something because this is a long story. You know what I mean? It's been going on for
Oh
a
yeah.
while
So on that note, that's it for our
now.
preview.
Take it away.
We will have a WrestleMania review at some point. I know we're both kind of busy.
Probably Monday, sometime in the afternoon. We'll actually film it and record it. We'll probably edit it, put up on the maybe Monday night if I can get it done fast enough.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll do. Yeah, okay. We can do that because I actually booked Monday off. The kids have a PA day because of the solar eclipse.
Okay. That
All school districts did it.
sure. Okay.
Okay.
It's whatever.
Yep. I know you're holding back some really fiery opinions right now.
Yeah. Some things I just can't say right now on this podcast about that because it might offend some people who have children.
Oh God. Okay. I'll
But
get us
anyway,
out of here. Thank you for listening.
no problem.
Uh,
Thanks for coming. Thanks for enjoying it.
absolutely. And so follow the show, DA Sports Podcast on Instagram, DA Sports Pod on X. Follow us on YouTube, DA Wrestling Podcast. He is 8%1982 on Instagram, Andrew DA Sports on TikTok. I'm DLines1991 on X. Go follow us on Spotify, and we will catch you down the road.
And the Rock is Red Blair. Good night, everybody.